easy to get tricked into something that you don't understand, because people can be so convincing.
Oh
and they can almost tell you to give them your money, and
especially when you're in a stressful situation.
Unless you like, I don't know. I grew up with technology. I've been around the internet for a long time. I know like people who scam, but I've been very close to the point where I almost have been scammed, until like, if it sounds too good to be true, it generally is. Like, do not go near it. Just like all of these traders, forex traders will show you their Lambos and stuff like that, and they show you how they're balling, and
it's that Dan Bilzerian money. It's not
dude,
real.
It's like he's literally creating a show for you to watch.
Yeah.
And
you buy into it.
And you go and you buy his stuff. Yeah. Because like you think, oh, this guy's so he's got fucking Lambos. This guy's got like the life I want to live. But
it's even even in my opinion, it's a very weird life to look up to. It's like, I don't mind people like striving for, let's say, excellence, or to do well, or support their family, or have nice things even. Nothing wrong. But like, when people just dedicate their whole life to getting a Rari, then they can only drive it on a weekend because you can't actually afford it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or if you bump it a little bit, you can't. Like, why? Why the fuck did you put yourself through that? Yeah, I must put that back on. But yeah, dude, like, why would you put yourself through that, dude?
Yeah, absolutely.
For something that, like, you don't even, like, need. Or, like we said earlier, like, you can't even carry with you see, when you go, dude.
as much as I want a Rari, like, what I'm saying is, I can bring myself back down to earth and understand where I'm at right now, and appreciate where I'm at right now, because
the Ferrari doesn't make you. You just get to drive a nice car.
Absolutely, but
that's the thing is, like, some people also love cars. Like, those kind of people.
That is very true. I do
against them for loving cars. But like, some oaks just say, I want to go fast, and you're like, okay.
I'm not lying to you. If I had 100k to spend on a dang PC right now, I would, dude. I'd buy a 100k PC, and I would play games all day if I had enough money to. But you know what? I'm still thankful I have anything that I have right now. You know? Like, to be sitting here having these convos, it's so much harder for other people than it is for us. And sometimes you don't appreciate that. And it's okay to want the bag, but when the bag is all you want, like, what are you chasing in your life? Like, these deep, meaningful relationships become obsolete to those people. Like, most of,
because everyone's trying to screw you over. You're trying to protect something that's imaginary.
People have to protect their money, because everybody wants a piece of what they have when they've worked so hard to get there. Yeah. And
you lose a lot on the way as well, depending on how much you pushed yourselves into whatever corner.
You've got to realize that it's not all at the end of the day. Money is not everything. Having things isn't everything.
Yeah, well, material possessions, dude.
Yeah.
Possessions is the word involved in that, dude. It's like, things that you start to, like, attach yourself to unnecessarily.
Absolutely.
Or because something that attaches to you.
You think that defines who you are, by whatever shoes you wear, or whatever your hair color looks like, or what sexual orientation you are. Like, you know, who gives a fuck? Just be you.
Yeah.
Just be exactly who you want to be at all times. That if people like you or don't like you, you can choose to want to feel that, or want to
that's the thing, is not everyone's gonna like you, dude. Like, it's life.
Not everybody's gonna like you. You can't make the whole world happy. That's absolute. You will find more misery in trying to make other people happy, unless people are genuinely, sincerely happy for you in the same way. Like, we are very lucky to have the friends we have, because we
definitely
are unapologetically ourselves, and we are all so different, but we all support each other no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter what we're going through. We are all on the same journey. We're all just trying to figure out life. It's hard to navigate being a young person sometimes.
Well, that's the thing, is also, like, whenever any of us can help out or somewhere, we try.
Absolutely. I will always
try. All of us have different skills with different things, working in different situations.
And we all good at different things, but we boost each other because we can help each other where somebody else lacks. And that's the same with family, or whatever personal relationships you have with other people. It's good to build on those, because those, at the end of the day, are true, meaningful things you have in your life that give real substance to you and who you are and who your friends are, and just caring about other people in general. It's hard to empathize with somebody who you don't know, but at the same time you don't know what that person's going through or what they have to do every single day of their lives to get out of that bed.
Well, a lot of people have been through some very rough things, and then
everybody's been through some
that's
shit,
the thing, is most people just don't talk about it. That's the thing, is I think it's not that these things aren't happening, it's just a lot of people don't talk about it.
I also feel like a lot of people don't have a safe space to speak about those things, and I believe if you make relationships like the ones we have, you are able to rely and count on somebody with like your truest, deepest, darkest feelings, and you'll know that person will still be there for you at the end of the day, and they won't judge you.
Because it's just mutual, it's mutual respect,
and just
it's not really about the content.
Empathizing
it's just respect,
with the fact that people go through some hard times. Doesn't matter who you are, if it's the accountant or the big chief, the CEO, or even the worker who cleans the toilets, man. Everybody's got their own stuff to deal with.
Everyone goes home, everyone has their...
That's why I truly believe
people have the things they carry from childhood, from the day.
I don't ever think of myself as more than you or more than somebody else. I see everybody as exactly the same as I am. Everybody is on the same level as me. I don't see myself as better than anybody, because
I can agree with that.
What a one-minded type of mindset to think that like your shit don't stink, man.
Well, that's the thing, is I'm a strong believer in that, I'm I, you are you, and we are we. So we as in everything. Collectively is us.
We are all...
So it's worth it to respect it.
Absolutely.
And also try gain a mutual relationship with it.
A bigger cog in the wheel. We're all turning, but
our own part of reality, seeing our own perspective, doing our own
everything we do leaves like a ripple that goes around and then comes around and then goes around and will echo on to the next generations. And I truly believe that if you want to understand and empathize with the person, you will, no matter how hard it is. You'll try. There was always some good in people. Even if some people are bad, it's there. I don't believe anybody's born bad.
The thing is, a lot of people just end up in situations that are beyond their control, or that they've probably bitten off more they can chew, or very okay, there's also another argument of, let's say, adrenaline chasers that like to get involved in some naughty shit. But in general, there's a lot of people who just end up in the wrong place at the wrong time,
and that's all it takes. Or just ending up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Dude, there's any way that could happen to anyone. Rough childhood, rough this, rough that, anything.
Doesn't always give you an excuse to be an asshole later on, just because you had a rough childhood as well.
But some people still have to work on some things.
And that's true. Those people just might not have been able to work through some of the stuff growing up, and still hold some resentment somewhere, or still hold, some feelings that they can't let go of. And that's also okay, but you got to learn to let go of things. We all need to let go of things that have already passed us, and have
things that are no longer present.
We don't ever live in anywhere except the present. So you gotta live.
Dude, I don't know. I see the past as a place of learning. It's where if you weren't around yesterday, you probably wouldn't have the mind you have today.
Yeah, definitely.
So
we can always learn learning from the past.
But that's the thing, is it's more you don't have to carry all the books with you. They are with you when you need them. I'm a strong believer in everything is already in your present reality. You just got to learn how to interact with it correctly.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of people also don't live in the here and the right now. Everybody's either looking back or looking too far ahead to actually concentrate on the small things that go on around them every day that make them human and make them who they are. And again, that comes through making good, strong relationships with other people, other human beings. We as
Yeah.
human beings are social. We speak and interact.
Well, that's the thing, dude. Is like, imagine being like some Mowgli motherfucker that's been in the jungle like their entire life, and then all of a sudden you put them in a room of civilization. How are they going to deal with that?
Absolutely.
Don't speak no English. Don't know any of the
They've
weird.
only known
Don't
one
know
way.
any lingo. Don't know anything.
Yeah,
They just know how to do their thing, dude. But then if you put one of us in the environment where we've got to go survive outside, the guy's the winner.
Yeah, a lot of us won't survive, man.
But that's the thing, is
Without a
like,
bed.
it's very weird to figure out what's meant to be when there's so many weird examples of being. Like even cultures and religions, and there's so many different ways of existing.
And you can continue to exist in many different ways as well. Like the human mind is so fascinating, because you can truly convince yourself, or someone else has convinced you to believe and think a certain way, when our job is actually to break that down and be like, there's so many different ways to think.
That's like the problem I have as well. Like I'm quite like clear and like with my own understanding of certain concepts and things in life, but I can't explain that to someone else because they haven't lived my life. They don't know the things. Like there's certain things that we relate to completely differently. Like science, I pick up on in a more like vocal form than mathematics.
Well,
but I can still understand to a basic extent what's happening. But like maths is a language I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I've tried, I can understand it a lot better than I did, but it's my brain just doesn't work in maths, dude. But that's the thing, is like someone can't just expect me to be like, oh, the reality is this fucking equation. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Like,
but you see the world in a very different way, which is nice to listen to, because I think of the world in a different way too, and
dude.
Everybody else thinks in a different way. But it's nice to share these experiences and understand where each person has been, where each person is going, what makes them the person they are, and that comes through sharing and being open and not hiding who you are like a chameleon and just blending into your environment, like even the most scared people who just stay in their house all day all have personalities and want to talk to other people.
Dude.
Just we all do it in a different way. We all communicate in a different way.
But also all of us, like you say, because we all think differently, dude, we all interact with reality very differently as well. Like me and Tristan also spoke a little bit about this. But like the way we interact with reality is completely different, and if you don't know how to interact with yourself firstly, and then everyone around you, you're gonna struggle. 100%, dude.
I feel like also
and it's hard for that person, because I'm sure they want to do all sorts of things, dude. It's just
a lot of people want to do a lot of things. They're just too scared to get out of that comfort zone.
But people are really nice though, dude, in general. Like, dude, I had, like, when I was in college, I just had to, like, get my shit together, so I was quiet for a while. I was just like, you know what? I talk too much shit, so no. And, dude, like, a lot of people, like, because I was quiet, like, I'd separate, like, an hour a day to go smoke a J down the road. Like, the rest of the time I was fucking focusing, dude. But then, besides that, like, people were very nice in that stage as well. Like, I'd go, like, the weird part is, like, I had friends and people I knew that I'd, like, in a way even stop greeting, because that day I just want to go chill there at the bottom by the trees, or I don't want to do all of these things because it's interacting heavily with my life. So I just wanted to go do this other thing, and people are actually really chilled with it. Like, people, I think a lot more of what people are thinking than what
they're more thinking, what is this guy thinking?
Because, like, I only realized that then, because one day I was sitting there and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even say hello to these people, and I was like, no, I'm chilling.
And they also didn't, like, take offense to it. They were like, well,
I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what they were thinking. We're all different people.
I suppose. Maybe they're like, fucking Jared, asshole. Didn't say hello to me today.
But that's the thing is, like, that's the thing is, in general, people weren't, like, even random people, they were actually very nice, dude.
I feel like it's because of the type of person you are. It's very easy to speak to you. It's very, you're very open to conversation.
The habit of so nice conversation. conversation starter.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, the
always
hub is
gotta
the
have
best.
always. That just brings people
Yeah.
together, dude.
Yeah.
But
Hey, I've had very much
Yeah.
random experiences with people just from coming up to the hub
100%,
wanting to
dude.
chill.
That's the best at like the
I haven't
festival
gone out
vibe
with
like
it.
we're talking
Yeah,
about.
since COVID, I haven't done it though. It's
Yeah.
a different story. But before that, everyone could share, dude.
COVID has also push people to